number 3. Yul Gok.
The next pattern we're going to do is pattern Yul Gok. So you've already seen me do the pattern. Now I'm going to walk you through it, tell you all the moves, and I'm going to change the camera angle so that you can see it from all sides so you understand every move that I'm doing. So Yul Gok starts in chin B, so in ready position. From there now I'm going to step out with my left leg. Now this first movement is a measure, so it's delivered with a soft breath. So the hand comes from underneath, so a circle slightly across into my sitting stance. From there now I'm going to deliver 2 punches in fast motion. So I'm going to lift and drop on both punches to gain power in them. From there now I'm going to step my feet across together, circle out now with my right leg. I'm going to go down, up, down, 2 punches. The next movement then I'm going to bring my right leg in. I'm going to step off to the corner of the room in my walking stance, inner forearm block. Now this is a middle inner forearm block. Now I'm in my walking stance. I'm going to do a low front snap kick. From there now I'm going to land in 2 consecutive fast motion punches. Now I'm going to bring my left leg in. I'm going to step across again into my inner forearm block. I'm going to do my low front kick, 2 fast motion punches. Now the next movement, I bring my right leg in. I'm going to step back out towards the front into a hooking block. Now a hooking block comes from my shoulder. Imagine you're grabbing someone's arm. Now the next movement is connecting motion. So that means I'm doing 2 movements, but I'm only doing 1 sort of big movement with my body. So I'm doing 2 moves, but 1 big movement. So I'm blocking now my hooking block. And I'm going to reach up, imagine I'm grabbing someone's arm, and I'm going to pull them back into my punch. So I'm in a middle obverse punch. Now I'm going to step forward again into my middle hooking block. And I'm going to reach up, I'm going to grab as if I was going to grab in someone, and I'm going to pull them back down into my walking stance obverse punch. And then I'm going to step forward into a walking stance obverse punch. So my right leg is in front, my right hand is punching. Now my left leg is going to come up into a bending ready stance. So I'm going to hold my bending ready stance now. I'm going to do my side piercing kick again, punching my hand out. I recover, I'm going to step forward now, landing in a walking stance, front elbow strike. Make sure now my fist is this way when I'm doing the elbow, and the other hand now is sandwiching in, showing the elbow strike. So my body is to the front. This is the movement now I'm going to shout on. Important thing now when I go into my next bending ready stance, the front foot is not going to move. So I'm just going to turn. And then I'm going to lift my right leg up into my bending ready stance, holding the position. I'm going to deliver my side piercing kick. I'm going to land now into my left front elbow strike. Again, shouting on this movement. Now my left leg's going to come in. I'm going to step out with my left leg again into a twin knife hand block. Now in an L stance, so I'm going to step forward into a middle walking stance fingertip thrust. I'm going to turn over my shoulder, over the striking shoulder, into a twin knife hand block. I'm going to step forward now into a walking stance fingertip thrust. I'm going to step back towards the back of the dojo now into a high outer forearm block, so I'm half facing. I'm going to go down, up, down into a middle walking stance reverse punch. Next move now, I'm going to step forward into my high outer forearm block, again half facing, down, up, down, middle punch. The next movement now is going to be a gliding back fist. So from this position, my left leg is going to move first. My left leg goes forward, my right leg follows into an X stance. So with the X stance now, the weight is 90-10. From there now, I'm going to uncoil, and I'm going to go into my double forearm block now in a walking stance. So I'm in my walking stance now, double forearm block, my knuckles are high, my body is half facing. I'm going to bring my feet together, step out into my high double forearm block, half facing in a walking stance, and shout Yul Gok. Now my left leg's in front, so my left leg is going to come back to my ready position. Now there's a couple of new moves now in Yul Gok which you're not familiar with. So the first one being is my hooking block. So the hooking block, imagine you're grabbing hold of someone's arm. So I'm hooking down on top of their arm to grab hold of them. Now also the other movement that's new is my X stance. Now an X stance is called that because my feet are shaped like the letter X. So the way it works is whichever leg is sort of in front, the back foot then is going to come down onto the ball of the foot, bending both knees to give myself a nice stability and nice and strong. The weight on this is 90-10, so most of my weight is on the leg that's flat on the floor, and then the ball of the foot is just supporting my stance behind me like so. Now the high back fist strike with the X stance is where you do the last shout in the pattern. Now Yul Gok is quite a nice pattern because it's symmetrical, it repeats on both sides, but it's a challenging pattern. So make sure you take your time learning it, make sure that you practice the moves, the stances, the crosses, and all the kicks.